What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Last episode, we got the word from Zishka and friends, the Devil's Pack, everybody that's hanging out at the Devil's Den, that we are to make use of ourselves at the at this good old camp here at Sigismund's camp. We're around a bunch of Sigismund soldiers. Catherine has made herself a bath maid here, and we're supposed to talk to her and figure out some sort of plan about what to do here.
I'm here.
Come. I know a place where nobody will disturb us.
Where's that?
Stop asking questions and start undressing.
Oh my god.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
Alright. But you could have warned me.
It's kind of an
Calm
awkward
now,
position.
Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
Oh, it's different with you, Catherine. You know what? Sure,
Yeah,
why not?
but it's just different with you. It feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me.
Oh,
Even
Henry.
about what I think I see in that toe.
Oh,
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Yes, it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water.
oh my gosh.
You say Zishka sent you.
Poor
That's
Henry.
right. It's about von Burgov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're going to move it to Sedlec.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
So what do you need me for?
Information. Who's in charge here?
That's a pretty complicated question. But in a nutshell, there are three main captains here. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlec with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what's going on here. The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Praggers, led by Dietrich Katz.
I'm pretty sure I ran into Sherton already last episode. The other two, I'm not too quite sure about.
What is this Chertan like?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course, but it's Chertan they listen to. I've met him a couple of times. He's a tough fella, but his soldiers are loyal to him.
I ran into him. I think I could get along with him.
Who's
I'm
this
not sure, though.
Grozaf?
He's in charge of everything here. He's a nobleman, but don't expect him to act like one. They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So Sigismund hauled him away here instead of taking him to Sedlec. Watch out for him. You know how it is. The worse off a man is, the pushier he gets.
Okay, so he sounds like a kind of guy that you just have to say yes to if you're to get along with him.
This Katz. Who is he?
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who attacked Nabokov that time.
That Horison who nearly killed us all.
Calm down. You'll get your revenge soon enough.
Oh no. What if they recognize us? There's a potential of that.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. They won't let you see Katz just like that. His tent is up on the hill and they don't let any strangers in. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's a corporal in the Praggers. You'll know him by his big black moustache. He's Katz's right-hand man. So I'd try my luck with him.
Might have to challenge him to some kind of shooting contest, this crow fella.
But what if he turns me down?
Then I suppose you'll have to keep bothering him until he changes his mind. What else?
That wasn't... Alright.
And once I've joined them, what next?
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlitz. And above all, why they're still here. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're going to all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to the Devil's Den and we'll get to work.
Oh, I don't get the, oh, what about a kiss for hard luck? Is that a reputation boost? Is that one way to boost the reputation back up after losing it for asking a question?
Well, it all sounds pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong thing or someone recognises me, the game will be up. I could do with a kiss for luck.
That's right.
If you don't mess up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. But work before play.
Oh!
Is there anything else you want to ask before we get started?
Well, look at that. She's got an eye for Henry, too, clearly. Clearly.
Is there anything I should watch out for?
Your mouth, mostly. You know what you like. If you give the game away, you're a dead man. Just try and act normal. They get up to a lot of drinking, riding, and archery here. Now and then they fight like cats and dogs, but the captains have things under control for the moment. Although
what?
there's a rumor going round the soldiers that there's a spy here. At first, I was worried they were talking about me, but it seems not. Be careful.
I don't want the finger getting pointed at me either. That could be very bad. Anything else that I need to know? I don't need to know the mood. She kind of just summed it up. Everyone's just kind of drunk and spending their time how they kind of want to. Doing archery, drinking, dice, riding horses. It sounds kind of fun.
Do you know anything else about the Praggers that might come in handy?
Not really. They're artillerymen, as I said, and their pay is a lot better than the others, so they aren't too popular around here. That's all I know. They drink, play dice, and go to the baths just like all the others.
I didn't even need to ask. All right.
That's all I need to know.
Get out of the water, then. You've been in there for ages. Though I have to admit, you've scrubbed up nicely. Maybe I should wash you more often.
Oh.
As long as it's always free of charge.
Oh,
Actually,
the flirting.
there is something you could do to repay me. But that can wait. Enlist for service first, soldier.
All right, well, we gotta go befriend one or two or three of the captains and find a way of getting enlisted into this army somehow. If I can find this Sheraton guy, the Cumin guy, I feel like that would be the first place to look. It looks like there's a couple other quests here in this camp and around this camp that I probably should look into if I'm trying to blend in and make friends. Who's over here? Can I disturb someone's sleep? Thomas of Colleen.
What do you want at this time of night?
Whatever work you have for me. I'm sorry to wake you up to bother you about this.
I heard you have some work for a blacksmith.
That I do. But you'd have to manage more than pounding iron with a hammer. How important is it for you when working to not get dirty?
Is he trying to get me involved in something shady? This is kind of how it feels.
Let's just say I sometimes get a little dirt under my nails, if you get my meaning.
Very good. Let's cut to the chase then. I need you to bring me something, so that the owner of that thing does not notice you have borrowed it. Interested?
Let me know the details first.
First, I want to know exactly what you want me to do.
As I said, I need you to bring me something. Nobody must know, and nobody must see you.
Yeah, I understand that. But what do I have to get, and from where?
Basan, one of the Cumin dogs around here, has recently acquired a very lovely sword. It's called the Absolver.
Oh,
He got
it's
it as
named-
ransom
it's
for some
named
knight
and
he took
everything.
captive during the conquest of Gutenberg. You yourself must admit that such a weapon has no business being in the filthy paws of those pagans, when they don't even know how to use it. Now, if I had a sword like that...
His attitude tells me that there's some infighting going on in the camp, that some of the soldiers don't really respect each other, by the sounds of it.
But humans aren't pagans.
What are you saying?
I'm telling you. They're Christians, just like you and me. Did you ever speak with them?
Do you think I understand their tongue? And that doesn't change anything anyway. I want that sword and that's the end of it.
So what do you need a blacksmith for?
You know, I'd hate for Bassan to notice his sword is gone. Can you imagine what that cumin vermin would do to me? But if you could get a good look at it, you could bring it to me and leave Bassan with a replica.
A replica?
Of course. Made of some soft iron, with coloured glass instead of gemstones. Just for looks. Bassan won't notice the difference anyway. What do you say?
Realistically, I'm curious how long it would take to forge a sword. Because he would definitely notice that his sword has been stolen. That would be too long of a time frame. Maybe I'm overthinking this.
Fine. I'm in. Where can I find this Bassan?
Here in the camp, naturally. You'll go to the tournament enclosure, and on the left, behind it, you'll find his tent. It's white with green trim along the top.
That sounds fairly easy.
That may be, but you don't need to dawdle. Run along, and watch out for Bassan.
You don't say.
Farewell and good night.
Alright, well, he's going back to bed. And I gained reputation for that, and that's all well and good, because I feel like that's just something that I need to start building up in this camp here. There is another quest from Captain Puda. Oh, okay, Captain Puda, I know what he wants from me. Puda. I don't know. He wants me to raid a village. Yeah, he wants me to go raid a village. And I have 3 days to go help him. It's been like, this is the first night. I have time. Here's Crow right here. Okay, so they're getting me to look into the Crow way of things. I was hoping to talk to Shertan first, the Cumin leader. But can I talk to this guy right now? Is he? Just
a little longer.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting that, half expecting that. Alright, where's Crow now? Oh, he's in full armor now. Attaboy.
Greetings. What do you need?
They were right about his mustache. That is strong. Very good. Very good.
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friends. Or strangers who want to punch in the gob. Which group do you belong to?
Well, neither, I reckon.
Oh, both,
But
I
I
was
hope
going to
that'll
say.
change. I want to join your regiment.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan let slip that we get double the pay. Go and ask Lord Bottomlucker, I mean. He's been taking on all kinds of mercenaries. You'll fit in better with his rabble.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really? How's that?
Oh, I can just brag about winning the Kuttenberg tournament? Yeah, I kind of want to go for one of the mediums. Or I can just say I won the Kuttenberg tournament. Because that's just straight out. No skill check, just anything. That's just reputation. Taking the lead for me. Is that good enough?
I fought in the tournament put on by the Kuttenberg City Council. Maybe you've heard of me. I did pretty well.
We're a long way from the city and news travels slow.
Oh, but that still gave me some reputation. And that took away one of the options. One of the very hard options was I'm an experienced soldier, or like something like that, something along those lines. I might just go for the blacksmith one.
I'm a blacksmith. That's useful, isn't it? You're bound to need stuff hammered straight or sharpened all the time.
Aye, we need that. God knows we do. But that doesn't mean we have to let you join up, does it?
Oh, do I give him all the information that I have on me?
I could spy for you. I know how to get into all kinds of places without being seen.
That sounds pretty useful, true enough. But we don't do espionage. There's other people in the camp for that.
Oh, damn it, is that still not enough for you? What more do you want?
For you to stop hassling me.
Oh.
You're a bit pushy for my liking. It's a bit suspicious.
I just want to serve King Sigismund. Like, faith in the king, I feel like that's kind of the way to go.
I want to serve the king, is all. Sigismund should take things in hand here and impose order, since Wenceslas isn't capable of it.
Interesting. Most people in these parts have other ideas.
Only I'm not most people. Please. Just give me a chance.
All right. We lost a couple of men recently in any case. You know what? I'll go and see Katz, our commander. He'll know what to do with you.
You'll come
Who
to
the
like
fuck
me,
are
Stephen.
you?
My name's
Okay.
Henry, sir.
Okay.
I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe? Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
I thought you might want to take a look at him. It seems he made a name for himself at the Kuttenberg tournament.
Well, if that's true, but we'll have to try you out first in any case. I have this issue here.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with being stuck here. So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one of us, or you don't come back at all. What do you say?
Alright. If you pay me well, yeah, I might as well get something out of this.
Well, that depends. The harder the work, the higher the price.
Mercenary
Christ,
work.
He'll fit right in.
Yes.
He hasn't lifted a finger yet, and he already wants his pay.
If he helps us get out of here, he can have mine as well.
Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses, to be precise. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago. Christ knows where they might be now.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good for them. Maybe they deserted.
Maybe they just deserted. It happens.
Not in our regiment. Our men are loyal.
I don't give a shit what happened to
Oh,
them.
maybe I shouldn't
They
have
could
said
have
that.
been eaten by squirrels for all I care. I just want that painted chest they were carrying. There's a very important charter in it, and we need it back. Got that?
I got a feeling that I've already come across these Sigismund deserters. It's all sounding a little familiar. Because I definitely ran into a couple of them a while ago, but maybe it's coming full circle now.
What if there's more than one charter? I need to know what's written on it.
Nothing a yokel like you would understand. If there's more than one, just bring me all of them.
Okay. This guy's so nice.
And what should I do when I find these fellas?
What do you think?
Just
Free
kidding,
them if
obviously.
someone's holding them. Bury them if they're dead. Kill them if they've deserted.
What, take down 7 men by myself?
Do you want to be a fucking soldier or not? All right then. If things get tough, come and see me and we'll sort it out somehow.
Okay. I think I know enough here, but I will ask this. I need to know more just in case there's something that I can potentially gain reputation for.
And is that all you know? What do these fellas look like? Do they have any friends in these parts?
I don't like the way you're saying this, Henry.
Well, there
It
is
sounds
one
accusatory.
Mishek, one of those 7, came back.
And you're only telling me this now? So question him, and we'll know what's going on, won't we?
Go ahead and try it yourself, genius.
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant found the poor bloke unconscious on the road and brought him here. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by, and maybe the Sawbones will be able to tell you something. His name is Musa.
And let me tell you, you ain't never seen a man like Musa before.
All right, I think I understand. Find the men and bring back the charter.
So what are you standing here for? Do you want my blessing for the road? Try not to get yourself killed.
At least that was kind of a nice send-off of him to say. Like, he said, try not to die. I mean, try not to get myself killed. Is that nice to say? I guess. In his position, he wants me to be a soldier. He wants me to succeed this task for him. Musa, how's it
There's
going?
nothing better than a good night's sleep. Would you?
I'm looking for the local Sawbones. They said I've never seen the likes of it.
So, you came straight to me. Is that so? In any case, you found your man. Musa of Mali, scholar, traveler, and physician. At your service, friend.
Well, sorry to say this, but you're
Very busy? May I ask who you are?
Henry, sir. How can you
Henry.
say-
Big,
Henry, come on.
wise, courteous.
Henry, my guy.
I'm sorry, I was just a bit taken by surprise. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I've had such a conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Axel?
I think our parish priest might have mentioned that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly like you. Am I right?
Well, I thought that was just, you know.
And as you see, it is not. So please, stop staring at me and tell me what you need from me.
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldiers who went missing. It seems one of them is in your infirmary.
Yes, Mishek. He's lying over there and will remain lying for long. He was badly stabbed, and it will take weeks before he comes to his senses.
But I need to talk to him.
Then you shall have to wait. When he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lota. But then he passed out and did not awake again.
This is cool. I mean, I'm glad that there is the idea of foreigners in this and travelers, and this guy has got himself healing, like, directly Sigismund's men. Like, he's got himself a position in camp. He's a physician here. This is kind of sweet. Can we wake him up?
Isn't there anything we can do? I don't need him to be healed, just to wake up for a while. Can't you just give him some herb that will wake him up? You're a physician, aren't you?
A physician, not a magician.
Okay.
But
10 is kind of
might be
low.
One possibility. One can make a decoction from valerian and mint, which is called cockerel potion. It will not heal the poor wretch, but it might wake him up for a bit. But it must be very strong. Not like what is sold by the quacks around here.
Hold on. I have something like that here.
And is it a strong enough decoction?
We'll soon find out.
Very well, friend. I will try to trust you.
I've got a couple different really strong potions on hand, and we got Musa's trust. That's nice of him. We got strong cockerel. Let's do it. Hopefully this is what we need.
All right. We'll see if I brewed it properly.
Whoa, what's happening? Where am I?
Stop wasting time and answer my questions. That's not how you want to wake up.
Calm down, Mishek. How are you feeling?
Like I was kicked in the head by a horse. Wait, how do you know who I am?
No, we don't have time for introductions. I need to know what happened to you and the others you went to Sedlets with.
Oh, right. What do you want to know?
The document you were carrying, where is it? What's in it?
I've no idea. Katz didn't tell us anything, and I can't read. Some report for the king, most likely.
What actually happened? Start at the beginning and don't leave anything out.
We were riding to Setlets, me and 6 others. We were taking some gifts or something. A couple of crates with some valuables and a kind of painted chest with some documents. Karel and Francex talked the others into nicking the stuff and doing a runner, but I was against it. So they jumped me.
Yeah, they knocked you out. All right. I'm convinced that I've already dealt with these deserters. I just got to go back and find this charter that I may have passed up last time when I was there. Or this is an entirely different camp and I'm talking nonsense. One of the two. It's one of the two.
I need to know where the rest of the men who are riding with you to Sedlets are. I have to find them.
I'm not sure. We talked about Lotta. It seems there's a sawmill there they could hide in. So maybe they're there. Listen, will I be all right? What are my chances? I don't feel well. What's wrong with me?
The brew is wearing off, most likely.
I'm going to die, aren't I?
No, you're not going to die. but you won't be on active duty anytime soon. You need to rest.
Rest. Yes, I should. Get my strength back.
Is he about to die? Or does he just go back to sleep? No, he just goes back to sleep. Alright, we're good. Can I tell Musa that I healed him?
Thanks for your help. I think I know where to go now.
Excellent, my friend. Finally, someone who understands my craft a little. Perhaps you could help me here sometime. Good luck with your task. Cast again the manje.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a job for me, I would love to help you out here, Musa.
You said you were an explorer.
I did indeed. From Timbuktu, I went to Holy Mecca. From the Emirate of Granada to Venice. And from there to the court of Sultan Bayezid of the Osmans. Until I ended up at the court of King Sigismund.
See, this is cool to know. This is cool to know. It's from Timbuktu. He's a traveling medicine man, and he just finds himself in the middle of a war right now.
Where is this Mali? And what's it like?
Similar to your country, yet completely different. You mine silver, we gold. But in our country, it would never happen that we allow foreigners into our mines. Overall, it is safer in our country. Nobody will waylay you on your journey. And we treat women with greater respect and set great store by learning.
Well, it's not all that bad here, though, is it?
I admit that there are some things I envy you for. Like what you can do with stone.
Okay, so it sounds like their societal approaches are a little bit more humane, but he just said he appreciates what we can do with kingdoms and building. I'm learning medieval stuff. This is fun.
And how do you like Bohemia?
Do you want to hear the truth? Or should I praise it to high heaven?
Yes, the truth. Just leave it raw.
The truth? You don't need to spare my feelings.
Then, all I can say is that this muddy hill is about the only thing I have seen of your country.
Oh,
And that has not made much of an impression on me.
you need to get
But
out.
there is still time. Perhaps I will have the good fortune to see more beautiful sights.
I hope he gets the opportunity to see something outside of these wagons and tents. Because, yeah, he's surrounded by a bunch of brutes who are like soldiers, drinking and partying, and yeah, this wouldn't be a great introduction to the European society, I don't think. Oh, I'll ask why he left.
Why did you leave your country of birth?
That is a very personal question. And we are not that well acquainted yet. Forgive me, but I would rather not talk about it. Not now, at least.
Okay, I'll help him again later. We'll make friends with Musa. I think I will go try and find out what's going on with these lost soldiers. Oh my gosh, I have a bed here? Hold on. Well, this is just great information. I'm not even enlisted here yet, and I have stuff here. That's great to know. We're going down to E by the looks of it. Good thing I have the fast travel for that. That's kind of nice. We are trying to, like, gather supporters. We are trying to gather allies. And we already know, I was already talking about how there seems to be some kind of disrest, like disruptions going on within the Sigismund camp. Their soldiers don't seem to really connect with each other. They don't really seem to vibe, so maybe we can take advantage of that. Who are we looking for here? We gotta find the soldiers, eh? And they're somewhere in this village. Maybe we can talk to the villagers here and get some information. They're not gonna be happy about me being in their house, but Crazy Victor. Let me talk to you. Crazy Victor.
Have you seen any soldiers around here? Or a wagon with the Prague colours?
You've come at last! I've been expecting you.
Really?
Your arrival was foretold. The voices that destroyed the white gates of Jericho spoke to me, promising that you'd stand by my side against evil.
I don't even know how to respond to this guy. I guess I'm starting to see why they call him Crazy Victor. What evil is he talking about?
Excuse me? What evil am I supposed to stand up against?
Enemies are on their way. They are coming on their red and white sailboats of cloth, stealing peace from the hearts of good folk.
Aye. Sure.
You must
Sigismund
have the right.
has red and
Coming
white
as
colors.
foretold. You should stand by my side when we strike. The Lord has chosen us. We have to fight Sir Henry.
I did not tell him my name. I did not tell this guy my name. What is going? I'm a little frightened.
How do you know my name?
Ye who are warriors of God
Hey, I asked you something.
and of his law, beg God's aid and trust in him.
Okay.
Come to your senses, damn it. Have you seen any soldiers here or not? They had a wagon carrying a painted chest.
I saw the chest.
You saw it? Where?
The forces of evil hoard chattels and store them in a painted chest. They hide them in the roofs of their houses. Yet shall they themselves crawl in the dust. This have I seen, and told to the chosen knight.
I like the way you talk. I'm sorry for barging in on your private time with whatever you're doing here, Crazy Victor. It looks like you're carving
Clear
boats.
off. You
You're
can't
carving-
just stroll in here.
You're carving boats in here? Apologies, Victor. Thanks for your really weird, preachy, chosen knight set like speech. That was enticing. I don't know where to go from here. Who's on me?
What the fuck are you doing here?
Oh,
Get lost, you light.
they're here. I see. The soldiers are here. I understand. Crazy Victor was just over in that hut, and I just walked a little bit too far.
Calm down.
Yeah, let's talk.
Just want to talk.
So this is just a different band of deserters. I haven't found these guys yet. Looks like I'm trying to go in from this angle. Oh, here we go. I didn't see him. Uh-oh. He lifted his shield up like just in time for an arrow to hit him. I need to aim better. There we go. Right in the face. Oh, jump over the logs. It's like medieval Call of Duty. Hold up. Yeah, make them do a little parkour to get to me. It'd be so much better if I hit my shots. Run away. Quick shot. Oh, he's almost down. And I missed. Oh, he just fell over. Bleed damage. Gotta love that bleed damage. You just took 2 to the face. You just took 2 to the face, sir. 3 to the face. Okay, I'm doing this all with the bow. Oh my god, he just fell over too. Who doesn't love a good wounding arrow? It's like a Skyrim stealth archer gameplay. Hold up. He's hobbling. Lift your shield, sire. Die nobly. Oh, I missed. I missed. Hold up. Can I let me equip some different arrows while he's hobbling over. It's kind of messed up. It's like playing with food. Alright, sir. There we go. Oh, no. He just took that like a champ. Alright. Dealt with. I have probably so many arrows around this area now that I have to recollect. Yeah, here we go. City of Prague. Pavis? Alright, now I can go see what they had. Oh, the key to the painted chest. I knew I was going to have to, like, that was either going to be like a very hard lockpick or SOL kind of thing. Oh, an arrow. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Where are we looking? Maybe I should tell Victor that he's safe and the forces of evil have been vanquished. That would be appropriate. He deserves to know. Probably in here. Probably in here, I would assume. I can steal some of their food. A golden cross ring. Oh my goodness. And an apple bag? That's crazy. What's going on in this medium chest? I bet that ring's probably better than the one I'm wearing right now, I would assume. Let me find out. Oh my god, it is. Solid gold ring and a golden cross ring. It's got +8. I'm putting that on. That's beautiful. I can sell the solid gold ring, which I'm pretty sure belonged to Von Bergov, but I might be spouting nonsense. I've had that ring for a while. Oh, here's the painted chest. You'd love to see it? Hey, it's only a medium. That wouldn't have been a problem. I didn't need to find the key at all. I'm just gonna see what else is going on up here. See what else might be being hidden in the haystacks. Looks like nada. Open this chest first. Leave the painted chest for last. You know, just get the suspense going. The curiosity. Let it build. Ooh, a warlord's badge. A tin one, I think it was. Not that exciting, but I can sell it. What do we got here? There's the charter that I need. I'll take the groschen, and I think I'll take the chalice. The saddle just weighs a lot. Alright, we got the charter. We dealt with the men. All with a bow, like Robin Hood. Crazy Victor deserves to know about the forces of evil and how it all went.
What brings you here?
Oh my goodness gracious, Victor, don't be so aggressive.
What brings you here?
Can I talk to you? Victor, chill out. My God.
You'd better go before people start to think you're trying to steal something.
Victor.
Oh, you booch.
Don't, he's nuts. He's nuts. He's all over the place. I'm just trying to tell you about the forces of evil, my friend. One more try. One more try. One more try. I might punch him in the face.
Ah!
Alright.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Victor. Victor, it's a misunderstanding.
Fuck you.
Victor. Look at the forces of evil. Look what I did for you. Victor, look at them. I did this for you, Victor. Look.
There you are.
No, he's taking this all the wrong way. Victor. No, I can't. He's just a crazed man. He doesn't understand. He doesn't know any better. I have to get out of here. Victor. Just leave it alone. Mutt, don't. He's just a poor man. Please. You can follow me to the ends of the earth, Victor. As long as you don't start sprinting. We're all good. If I wasn't encumbered, my gosh. Whole new story. Pebbles, your time is now. I need to throw some stuff on you. Victor, just hold your horses. Alright, we're good. Let's go, Pebbles. I'm sorry, Victor. You can deal with those bodies in your own time. While you talk to God or whatever you're doing in your hut, making boats. What's going on here? This little area, this little hut has garnered my attention. What's going on here? I would laugh my head off if Victor is still following me. I don't think he is. I think he gave up. Alright, let's see what's going on at this little bow shop right here. I'm hoping and praying for a level 3 ash longbow. That's what I'm looking for. I feel like that's the best bow in the game. I haven't found a quick draw bow, like just a normal longbow, that has better power than a level 2 ash longbow. So hopefully I can find something. If I can find who lives here, my goodness. There's no way. Is this Victor? No, it's not. Thank God. Thank God. Is this the gamekeeper? It's the huntsman. Oh my God. Okay. Are they gonna yell at me for being in here? No. Can you sell me something, huntsman?
What are you here for, friend?
Let me buy stuff. Oh, can I spend the night here? This is an inn as well? That's kind of wonderful.
Show me your wares.
Nope, he's just got crossbows. I don't like this place at all. I don't like this place at all. I will buy your bowman's brew though. Look at this though, just for reference. The ash longbow, it's silver, it's only tier 2. It's better than the elm longbow, which is gold, tier 3. Maybe there's another tradesman to talk to here. Maybe he's not the only guy to talk to regarding supplies. He also has a chest that is floating in the air mysteriously, but we're not gonna comment on that. What is this? This isn't a little purse I can steal? There's tons of stuff on the shelves here. I'm still kind of terrified of this town. There's just a bunch of Sigismund soldiers walking around it, and it's trespassing if you go in there. So they'll attack you on sight. I kind of want to go, like, I was talking last episode, I was saying all this stuff about I have poison, and I kind of want to use it. That's crazy. I did not see that body last time I was walking up here. That is so high up in the tree. How the hell did they get it up there? This one's more reasonable. Not reasonable, but that's the wrong word, but it's not at the top. It's not at the top of the tree. I'm gonna stop talking about it. Do I talk to... Oh, this is one of the other captains that Catherine mentioned, I do believe. Grozov. Should I talk to him before I return the charter? Maybe I will have a word with him.
Greetings, sir. Who are you?
You do not know who I am? Have you just crawled out from under a dung heap?
Yes, sir.
I'm Grossav of Borumraka. What do you want from me?
Nothing. I just wanted to talk to you.
You and half the camp. I don't have time for you, peasant. I'm in charge of the whole place here. Got that?
Sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
Then do not waste my time.
Well, that was a very pleasant conversation. Thank you very much, Grozov, for talking to me. That was great. That was great. Thanks. People here are not nice. Oh, Musa, my guy. How you doing? How you doing? Are you gonna vouch for me in this conversation while you're here? I hope so. I know where I can sleep. I don't really have any questions. Here's the charter.
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
My Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz? Did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons? Where are they now? What did you do with them?
I took care of them. They got what they deserved.
Well, well. He might look like a stripling, but he's anything but. Nice work. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here,
all right.
Take our Loffin Rock and wear it with pride.
Do I have to wear it?
I think you should get paid right now. And a bit extra, even if I have to go without.
So we can
what a
move out
nice
from the camp.
500.
First things first.
What a nice guy.
You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit drunk!
Oh, God.
Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the horsens.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlets?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink.
I'll drink with them. I think that's fine. And his attitude has totally changed towards me, Dietrich's, or Katz, rather, now that I've found him the charter. It was kind of like a whole F-you attitude towards me, and now it's like, let's party, bro, ha ha ha.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful, and much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body, but you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble, for Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got away with words.
Moose is a horn dog.
All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
I don't really want to play dice with Katz right now. I kind of... You know what? Let me see if I can just lie to him.
I'd be happy to play, but I don't have a groschen.
He just paid me
You want a
$500.
smack in the mouth? I just gave you your pay.
I didn't think about that until I said it.
He's wasted on fighting in battle.
Balls to that. He's just cheeky. For that, I'll win the shirt off your back. Come on.
He just gave me 500 grosh, and I didn't think about that for a second at all. All right, well, let's win a game of dice.
I'm really surprised
You challenged me. You challenged me. What are you talking about? Let's take the 200 and continue. That's 3 threes right there, and I will take that and pass. 500 first round. That's good. He gets 500 right off the bat. That's fantastic. You love to see it. There's 400 for me. Maybe I should probably just take that and continue. Or pass, rather. Yeah, I'll do that. Gets 900. Oh, he's taking his sweet time. 1 dice at a time. 50. And he's rolling the 3. He's getting greedy. I knew he was going to bust there. Look at that. That's 500 right there. I think I'm just going to take that and pass. I need 100 more. And then I beat Mr. Katz here. In his game, he challenged me to this. It was such a stupid dialogue option. I didn't think about him giving me the 500 groschen at all. It did not cross my mind. Does he roll the last one? You're really doing this. You can bust. On the last... Oh, he got it. He got it. He gets to go again because he got all the dice, I guess. And he just won. That's crazy.
I won.
That's crazy that just
the way
happened.
It's fucking done.
You must be cheating. I'm not going to accuse him of that. I'm not going to accuse him of cheating, but that was fishy that he just did that. I don't want to accuse him of cheating because that's just going to make me lose reputation.
Oh, shit. How is that possible? What kind of dodgy dice are you using?
What are you accusing your own fucking captain of? Do you want to be shoveling shit all month?
That's what I'm saying.
I just wanted to say I'd like a rematch.
No, that's different. Why not? We can play till morning. And now for a drink.
I knew I was going to lose reputation for saying that. I should have said the other thing. Shit.
And so St. George hops on his white steed, and he rides to the lake where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur. It's wafting from it. And so, he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Oh.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No. Come quickly.
Serious debate. The story of George the Dragon. Oh shit.
This is
George the Dragon.
He leads the humans.
Chertan, I wanted to make friends with you. What are you doing on the ground?
He has been stabbed.
That's not good.
Tuts bezeni. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Someone, please explain to me what the fuck is going on here.
They said they just found him like this.
There's disrest in the camp.
Tower, and out of the blue, they heard a scream.
Henry's gonna follow the blood trail.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly.
Is that the cannon?
Plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him.
You two, go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it?
I think that's the cannon inside there. We know now. We might have, and that's what I think we might have some allies, potential allies within the camp here.
Who did it?
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck up.
I'll deal with Aldebaran and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said, and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
We have to go see Sigismund in Sedlitz. We have to keep this hushed up. Isn't that your job? We have to keep this hushed up.
Well, the most important thing is to keep this hushed up. Things will really go to shit if anyone finds out.
It's true. Doesn't take much to get that Kuman rabble's blood up. I don't want to end up in a goulash. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day.
He's whining about it.
Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp.
And he's puking right now. I mean, look at the state of your captains now. You're a captain. Like, how can someone respect you?
You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you take a torch and search this place.
I'm gonna say get some rest.
All right. Go and get some rest, and I'll take a look around.
What do you fucking mean, rest? I'm going to have a think.
Tell me I lose reputation for that. Okay, good. I was gonna say, if I lost reputation for, like, telling him to get rest up. Okay, what am I looking for here? Let's look inside here. Let's look inside the cannon room. Because that seems to be important.
There's powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store would be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that?
Am I a little drunk too? Yeah, I'm swaying all over the place. Examine the cannon.
Yeah, Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Katz to move it out of the camp somehow.
And I'll be able to hopefully plan with Zizka and the Devil's Pack to plan a heist for whenever we do get Katz to move that thing out of here. Let's examine the blood.
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to?
Oh.
Why would anyone throw away a lockpick here?
A
Could it be
lockpick?
I'm not the only one looking to make mischief here?
I think we got some other spies rooting their way around this camp. Other spies other than Catherine. I hope Musa is a friend. I hope we can get him involved in the Devil's Pack.
Well, well. So the watchmen were boozing instead of watching.
Of course. Typical watchman.
The guards must have seen something from here. If they were drinking, that is.
And they were drinking.
If this is how they all guard this camp, we could torch the place to the ground and no one would notice. I reckon I should take another look around Chertan's tent.
Okay, getting some hints. Some hints. Henry's dropping hints. We gotta check Chertan's tent, which is over here. The green and red right here. Not this tent.
So this is where Chertan lives.
This tent, okay. Chertan had a pretty cool bow on his person, at least from what I could tell. Oh, see, like, yeah, this is a cool brigandine. He won't be needing it anytime soon, I don't think. He's kind of out of commission for a little bit.
That's one serious lock. There must be something important inside.
You don't say. Hair of the dog. And a key? How convenient.
What could it be from?
I bet this is a key to the chest. Oh, that's lucky. So we got Lord Borum Laka's Bond. That is the quest item here. And a bunch of other goodies that I will be taking. I'm just going to take all of it. What is this bond here?
So
What do we got?
Grozov owes Chertan money. Sakra.
Sir Grozov, the guy who runs this place, the guy who's very reluctant to help and he's been rude to everybody, owes Chertan money. And I bet that he's involved in this somehow, trying to get Chertan out of the way. Alright. Let me close that. And we'll go tell Katz what we found. There's scandal afoot within the camp.
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
Absolutely. There's scandal afoot. I found out lots of things.
I found out a lot of things. On the tower at the back, for instance, I found some wine. I reckon the guards drink on duty. But you know what's even more important? I found a document in Chertan's tent that says Grozov owes him a lot of money.
First of all, you can read? I didn't expect that. Second, and more importantly, don't tell anyone, all right? Grozov might think we suspect him of something, and we certainly don't. Not until we find more evidence, at least. Let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come on, let's go and see if Musa's done with him yet.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What?
Chertan's dead?
Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
I don't think Musa would do that.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's what I'd like to know. Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. Sir Grozov is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Musa.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
Yeah, that's not normal. I'm not gonna go for this hard test here, because...
Isn't it possible you gave him the wrong treatment?
No, I should have
Maybe
stayed
missed
silent.
something.
I have taken care of countless wounded men. I know what I am doing. And if I say Chetan was poisoned, then he was poisoned. They must have mixed something into the wine.
Henry's
What do you
drunk.
have wine for if you don't drink?
As I said, I
Shit.
give it to wounded men to ease their pain for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough! Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here, but Musa is definitely innocent. Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa was with me in my tent when that happened.
So, he's in league with someone else.
One
No,
of the
you're
halflets
just
here.
pointing fingers at anybody. It was definitely
Sure
you,
you're not trying to
Grozov.
cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
I'm standing up for Musa.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir, give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
We might have to smuggle Musa out of here.
So
I'm staying silent.
To let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But, sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from Sedlets. He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here for all of us.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk. What do you say to all this?
We gotta help Musa. Yeah.
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Musa somehow.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Good, Katz. You're growing on me.
What are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justiciar.
Who is he?
What is this royal justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law is enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, aye, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Steber of Stebersitz in charge of this kind of thing. And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here, we're all in the shit.
Who is Steber of Stebersitz?
Who is this Stebor of Steborzitz?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hungary. You don't get that kind of wealth by being kind-hearted. Trust me.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk to Musa. Find out exactly what happened.
But Grozov has him under guard.
And there's no way I can get to him. Everyone knows my face. But you could do it.
Me?
Who else, soldier? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me, so you're not a suspect. You have to get rid of the guard somehow and get to Musa.
A girl from the baths will help. Maybe I can get Catherine involved in this somehow. I'm not gonna say I could kill the guard. He's not gonna like that.
I know one of the bathhouse wenches. Maybe she could distract the guard while I slip past and talk to Musa.
That's not a bad idea. If you can talk her into it, that's bound to work. Off you go, then.
How much time do we have for this investigation?
2 days at most, I'd say. Then Sigismund's deputy will arrive from Sedlitz. And Henry, be careful. I'm depending on you.
Before I do any of that, sounds like we have 2 days to investigate the murder and talk to Musa, so we got some time on our hands. And that, like, what time is it right now? It is midnight. It's about to be midnight, so it's like we legitimately have 2 days. Two turns of the clock. What do we got in here? There's tons of fancy potions. Musa, I might need to take some of your potions here, my guy. I'm sorry. I mean, if we don't save you, he won't need them. Not to be undelicate. Let's examine the body here.
That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do.
Uh-oh. Yeah, alright, well, hopefully Musa does know what to do. Is this where Sheraton's stuff is being kept, hopefully? No. We got a bunch of potions and books that I will be taking. Very nice. And I think I'm going to take all these potions while I'm here. Make sure no one walks in on me doing this. What do we got? A bunch of bandages up here too? Less necessary. Everything else, though, may come in use eventually.
What? Someone stole it!
Oh, no. I'm just gonna... Is there a way out?
Wait, something's missing here.
Why would you know?
Someone must have stolen it.
Why would you know someone has stolen something here? Don't come in here all the way. Don't come in here all the way. Oh, shit.
It was you! No one else could have stolen it!
Talk to me. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this.
I surrender!
I'm just gonna talk my way out of this.
Gotcha. You've been loitering around where you shouldn't have, and I've received reports of things going missing. Don't think we're idiots. You've been accused of theft. You'll pay a fine, and if I don't...
Let me skip through this. Do you know who I am? Do you?
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant? Do you have any idea who I am?
I just joined this army.
Pull on me.
Oh.
You'll pay for that.
Oh. Fine, I'll pay the fine.
Alright, I'll pay. I don't want any trouble.
Now I'll take those stolen items and see if you have anything else that doesn't belong to you.
I have quite a few things that don't belong to me.
I know this here doesn't belong to you either. Alright, that, along with an indulgence, should be enough. I don't want to see anything like that again.
Does he take my stolen stuff? Hold up. Does he take it?
Get out of my sight!
Look at all the stuff he just took. He's taking thousands of groschen worth of things away from me right here.
Back off!
Thousands of groschen just got confiscated.
We're done here, right? So clear off.
How much else is going to be taken?
Why don't you dawdle about here all night?
No.
I don't mind.
No. That's... No. I got it.
Huh?
Quickly. Just drop him. Someone's looking.
It was you! You are the murderer!
No, let's chat. Let's chat.
I surrender.
Hold up. Just wait a second. You don't understand.
Your days of doing evil are at an end. You won't worm your way out of it.
You won't understand. You don't understand, my friend.
Wait, no. You're wrong. Oh, come on. That was obviously self-defense.
I'll show you self-defense, you bastard.
Oh.
I'm not falling.
Okay. This isn't good. This isn't good. I don't want to lose all this stuff.
You know what?
I'll deal with that bastard for you.
Okay, let me... I'm just gonna load back. Not doing this. I'm not doing that. What did he notice was missing last time? Like, he just glanced that one of the potions was gone. Alright, now I'm taking this. I saw him pass. I have time. Alright. Now we have 2 days. I am gonna go to my bed and put some of this stolen goodies, some of these stolen goodies away, just so things don't get confiscated like they just did. Because that was unfortunate. That was a lot of groschen that he took, and a lot of items that I'm not willing to lose. Let's put away some stolen stuff. Alright, I put away a couple of stolen things. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. Next episode, we are going to try and look into this murder case. Try and save Musa from being accused of this murder. And maybe gain some potential allies on the way. This place is growing on me. The people in this camp were very against me from the beginning. But now that we're kind of doing some tasks for them, completing some missions, setting ourselves apart from the common rabble, we're starting to get a little liked. You know, it's good stuff. Alright, see you next time.